Yo, where my Bakugo haters at? Now, character development. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Bakugo really carried his team to victory. And not only did he carry them, he did it with a mindset of absolute victory, which Bakugo was dead set on. Like, geez, yo, I know Bakugo hasn't been many people's favorite, and I was among those people. However, as Macadamia continued, you can see Bakugo has matured throughout the seasons. From this episode, I could see that he still his arrogant self. However, because of his personality, that he was able to help his team succeed in his own way. He had a team which consisted of Zero, Jiro, and Sado, who all together are a well-rounded team. And believing that Bakugo will go solo and abandon his teammates, which he would do, but it didn't turn out to be like that. Because in the scene from the last episode where Bakugo and his team were having a late-minute argument in their plan, it all turned out to be a misunderstanding, as it turns out that Bakugo's teammates were blown away that he said he will save his teammates if they're in trouble dealing with the Class B team. So while Bakugo was chasing down the Class B students, he was caught off guard by Awazi from Class B, who has the welding quirk. With his quirk and support items, he was able to weld Bakugo down at one place. After leaving Bakugo like that, and Zero failed to apprehend him, Sado leaps forward to help Bakugo as he activates his Sugar Rush to break the welding compartment that was holding down Bakugo. After releasing him, Bakugo immediately goes on offense, charging straight at Awazi. As both of them collided, Bakugo switched places with Zero and Jiro, who pop out of nowhere and successfully defeated Awazi by doing so. As Bakugo leads on to it and goes towards Bondo, the Elmer glue guy from Class B, Togagi sees what he's doing. It uses her separated limbs to stop Bakugo, but proved to be useless, with Bakugo speeding up with his explosive quirk that helped them catch up to Bondo. And after mercilessly defeating him, Sado apprehends Bondo, and Jiro and Zero capture Awazi, with the last person standing being Togagi. She figured out that Class A plan of letting Bakugo free to do as he wants, and his teammates swoop in for cleanup. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Bakugo gave his teammates his personal explosive grenades before the match, and what that led up to was Zero tied up the grenade with one of the Togagi's body pieces as she was regenerating. The grenade exploded, but she managed to get away from it. But it turns out that was a fluke, as the real explosion came from no other than Bakugo, coming down on her with his hands charged up close at Togagi's face, releasing his explosive attack on her, which led up to her defeat. Now with Togagi's feet, Bakugo's team put all 4 Class B students to jail, which makes them the winner of match day 4. After the flawless match, All Might went to say great job to Bakugo. Of course, Bakugo being Bakugo steps aside, not wanting to praise. And then when Deku said Kachan to Bakugo, this guy rolled it up on Deku, even though that's pretty normal of Bakugo. Then both Bakugo and Deku had a little chat about themselves improving and would get the better of one another down the line. Now with the match done, the result meant that Class B has 1 win, 2 losses, 1 draw, compared to Class A, who has 2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Now it's down to match 5, and Momome's team with Shinsho are talking about how they planned their match and how to approach Class A, with them having Deku, with Deku having a similar mobility like Bakugo, who wiped the floor of their Class B classmates. They conduct a plan to prioritize on taking down Deku with the help of Shinsho, who will play a big role in this. As it transitions to starting the match, it goes to Deku's team talking about how they're supposed to face up Shinsho with his troublesome brainwash quirk, as well as facing all the Class B students who can hide themselves from combat, knowing that they're at a disadvantage in terms of combat and thinking of plans. Deku pops out with his quirk activated, saying he'll be the bait. Hearing that, Asho though reminds him that his quirk was acting weird before, Deku says to her that he's fine and realizes that after watching the 4th match, this Class B team will be on guard against Deku, which means Deku will have to apply more movement against Class B. Hearing this, Mineta isn't too sure of this approach and reminds Deku that they're all counting on him. Deku replies to him with a confident smile that they'll definitely win. This gives Ochako and Ashido some motivation that's going to work out, though Mineta still doubts it. Then Deku remembers what Bakugo had told him, that he'll move so fast that Deku won't keep up with him. And hearing his rival say that to him, Deku is determined to prove himself. Now with that quick team talk, the 5th and last match has started, and the episode ends there. Yup, Bakugo has really turned up this episode. His coordination with his classmates was top notch. And seeing their preview on the upcoming episode, well, I ain't gonna say much and won't say any spoilers, but all I'm gonna say is it's finally gonna be animated and all my manga people know what I'm talking about. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give this video a like. And if you want, consider subscribing to my channel for more Macadamia anime content. And see y'all next time in my next video. Peace.